I'm Kate with CrateInsider.com, and I'm here today with Keith Petelle from High Velocity Heads. And Keith and I have been working together since the start of Crate Insider with his carb spacers. And now, Keith, with your carb spacers, tell us about the different options that you have when it comes to the GM604s.
We've actually got 4 different options for the GM604. The first one would be the best and biggest seller right now, which is for E85 and methanol. This SS4150-1 DPAL, and it is legal for IMCA and some other classes, but make sure that you check your rules before you run it, because it is illegal in some sanctioning bodies. Basically what it does is create more torque in the motors running E85 and methanol. Gets you off the corner better, accelerates better, so even though it's not increasing the top end power, it still gets you around the track faster.
Great, and the reason it's not necessarily legal in all series is because I understand that half of this spacer projects into the intake manifold, correct?
That is correct, and that is against the rules for some of them. But that is also what decreases the plenum volume of the manifold and helps increase the torque.
Excellent. Great, so what are our next selections that we can look at for a 604?
Another selection for the 604 would be the SS4150-.5AL. It is also another great option if you're running E85 or methanol. It also increases torque and isn't legal in all the series, because the limit in most series is 1 inch tall, but you can go shorter than that. The other one would be probably one of the more popular ones for the 604 is the SS4150-604. And that one seems to work well on short tracks, long tracks. It also helps increase torque, which works on racing gas, oxygenated fuels, that sort of thing. And another very popular one is our SS4150-1ALW, and that one also works well with oxygenated fuels. Some people claim that this one, it makes the most torque. It's kind of a mix between the feedback we get, so sometimes it's good to try different spacers for different applications.
That's fantastic. I've definitely learned something today from this. So let's just kind of recap. Obviously, we've talked about this one on as a separate deal, but for the short, if you're on a really short track, what would be the one that you would recommend, or is it really fuel dependent?
Right now, it seems to be fuel dependent. Obviously, shorter usually shows more torque. I have some customers saying this for oxygenated fuel is showing more torque, and like I said, I get mixed feedback. But for the most part, yeah, the shorter you go, the more torque you make.
Well, thank you so much, Keith. Obviously, it's a pleasure. We've been working together for a long time, and you can check out all of the HVH spacers right there on CrateInsider.com. And if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Thanks.